Hello, I'm back. I've been asked by some of my subscribers to do a quick video about the visa situation here. Now, just before we start, I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers again. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for all the well wishes. Right, I can only talk about the UK. I know I've got American subscribers and blah blah blah. You'll know that there is some similarity, especially with the 30 days free. So basically, when you arrive from the UK, America, I think most European countries, I'm not going to swear on it because I don't know, but the majority that I quickly looked at, they get 30 days free. Too long to list. But when you first come into the Philippines, the government gives you 30 days free. After that 30 days, you can only extend your visa for 1 month. Then when you go to extend again, you can then extend your visa after you've paid for your let's get this right, ACRI card, which is an extra 500 pesos. Once you've got that card, it is valid for a year, and then, like I say, after the second month of being here, you can extend for 6 months rolling up to 3 years. So you can stay here 3 years on a tourist visa, no problem at all. Now, where you have to provide more information is if you want to stay here on a retirement visa, or if you want to marry a Filipina. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything that you have to supply because I don't know, but I'm going to tell you the two main vital things you will be asked to supply. Now, one of them is a police report. Now, if you're in America, it's CIA that does it. I believe Mike, on my Philippine journey, he did a bit on the visa. And this is the English one, if you look at it. And it should say no trace. And that means that you have no criminal record. They've looked on their computers, etc., and they can't find anything that you've been a naughty boy or whatever. The other thing that you'd have to provide is, if you're wanting to marry, not only do you have to provide the police report, but you'll also have to provide your original marriage certificate, sorry, here we go again, divorce certificates. I'm still not well, you'll have to forgive me. Divorce certificates, I've done this 4 times, I'm not doing it again. You have to provide your original divorce certificates. Now, though I said you didn't need a police report, because you can stay here, like I said, for 3 years on a tourist visa, I would recommend you get it, because if, like me, you come here and, at least initially, I'm not looking for a lady, tomorrow I might meet one, you know, and I'll be eating humble pie and say, well, I know I said I didn't want a lady yet, but I've met one and I want to marry her. I mean, not tomorrow, but you know what I mean. This is going to save me not going back to the UK. I'm also divorced, and I have my divorce papers with me. Again, that saves me going back to the UK. I've got all my papers here, my divorce papers, all the papers from immigration, everything I need is here. So I recommend you have something, not particularly like this, but some kind of bag to put everything in. And if you ever go to immigration, don't assume that you've got everything. Take all the papers that you brought into the country with you to immigration, because although they probably won't ask, if they do ask and you haven't got them, you're stuffed. Now, the situation at Manila immigration, and I'm sure it's all over the Philippines, but they have a tendency to change the rules. So you could go 1 month, and say for argument's sake the ACR card is 500 pesos, you might go next month and it's 600. So, you know, whatever information you got, it could change at a moment's notice. Somebody changes chairs over there and the rules change. So always bear that in mind. Now, something else a lot of you may not know is that if you've been in the country for more than 6 months and you wish to leave, then you have to pay an exit fee. Now this exit fee has, just like a point in fact, keeps changing. Now in Manila it's 1,000 pesos, but unfortunately in Manila there's what they call a fast track, and you have to pay a fast track fee. It's no faster than anything else, but you have to pay this 500 pesos. So it's supposed to be 1,000, but it's actually 1,500 pesos you have to pay for this fast track to get out of the country. And I just keep wondering to myself, if I didn't sort of pay my immigration and I stayed here legally, and I'm not saying do that by the way, I'm just making a point. And then I went to pay me fast track, that would have been cheaper than paying all my immigration fees. But yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't be very happy with that, and I'd end up having to pay me fast immigration as well. But it just seems crazy, doesn't it, to have to pay to leave the country. But there you go, that's my humour. I'm starting to get better, as you can see. I'm starting laughing a bit more. So I think that's about it. Oh, and this exit fee, you can only do it at Manila and Cebu. You can't do it at any other immigration. So bear that in mind too. Money. I've been asked about how I transfer my money. I use a company, and the company's online. I believe they do other countries, I'm not sure, but they definitely do the UK, and it's called Remit. And you can transfer up to £10,000 and it only costs you £7, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So that's about it, I believe. I can't think of anything more. Please look out for my budget. You know, I know I keep harping on about it, but it is going to be quite important to me following my journey and living on the small amount of money I've got. As a foreigner, by the way, I'll emphasise as a foreigner, and hopefully you'll understand a little bit more about why I'm here, what I want to do while I'm here. And I'm not one of these, and no disrespect intended here, I'm not over here, I'm not one of these foreigners that wants to take advantage of young women and all the rest of it. I've genuinely come over here to help as much as I can, with as little as I can. You know, I will genuinely give away my last if I can help somebody, and I would honestly do that. And that's what I'm about. So it's not just living here cheaply, it was trying to help. And before I came here, I got in touch with 2 charities to try and do some charity work. But these charities, I believe, and I'll not mention the charities, and they're quite well-known charities as well, wanted me to pay them to help with the charity. And then when I paid them the fee, they also wanted me to pay for my accommodation and my food. So obviously I couldn't do that. So I was really disappointed that I couldn't help anybody, you know, because of the financial restraint. So I went for the alternative basically, and this is the alternative. Now you're probably saying to yourself, which I said, you know, what can this guy do on the money he's on? Well, that's what I've been looking for, and I have managed to help, which will come out of my budget. And I've also managed to help in a way that I'm really chuffed about. So I know this has gone beyond immigration, I'm really sorry, but I'm really excited. I really want you to get behind me and support me. And look, I'm going to make mistakes along the way, and I hope you forgive me for these mistakes. You know, I'm not a bad person. I'm trying to always do the right thing. I'm trying to do some good videos. I'm trying to make them interesting. I really want you to enjoy what you're looking at, and hopefully they're informative as well in some way, and a bit funny. I try to be funny. I'm very trying, so I keep getting told. So I'm rabbiting on. I'm going to leave it there. Please subscribe. Please give me the thumbs up. I'm like I say, I'm nearly off 2,000 subscribers. Please keep subscribing. Please support me. You've been really great, and we'll see you soon with a budget video. I mean, there'll probably be a couple before, but I'm looking at like around about the 15th. Maybe a little bit sooner for my budget video. Don't miss it.
Please subscribe to